After 80 yards, turn right. Then, at the end of the road, turn right. Turn right. Then, at the end of the road, turn right. Turn right.
It looks for a moment like we are going to straddle both lanes, but we get into position to turn right just in time. Good use of the handbrake on the hill, as we did have to wait a few seconds before we could go.
After 200 yards, go left on the roundabout, first exit. Go left on the roundabout, first exit.
This time on the hill we go for clutch control, as there is just the one vehicle coming round the roundabout. A bit quick lifting the clutch all the way up, and we jolt forward a little, but not severe enough for a fault. Slowing down early for the lights means we may not end up having to stop completely.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, second exit.
Check the arrows. If we can use either lane, the left lane is usually preferable. Car coming round the roundabout, so we hold back. And are again able to continue without having to stop unnecessarily. Good positioning to the left lane through the narrow roundabout. Checking the mirrors as the lanes merge to one.
yards, cross the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, second exit.
Another reason to leave space to the vehicle in front is so we don't miss the lane markings coming up to junctions. Here they showed that we needed the right-hand lane. The sat-nav diagram now suggests our next direction will be turning right.
After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit.
And we take up the lane in good time.
Go right on the roundabout, third exit.
Our initial positioning is good, taking up the lane with the right-hand arrow. Good decision to stop. As we approach the second exit, we should be looking at where we can position to get ready to exit at the third. We can do that by using these road markings, which will take us out to the left-hand lane. Often there's a yellow bollard we can aim toward if the road markings allow. Here we don't quite get over to the left-hand lane, but it is still possible to exit from this lane as shown by the road markings. The candidate wonders if they are in the correct lane. If we ask the examiner if this lane takes us to the desired exit, they may confirm this. If it doesn't, or they don't say, then best to just follow the lane wherever it takes us, which we do, and then the only correction we have to make is moving back to the normal driving lane as soon as it's safe and after we've built up our speed. If the lane we were trying to get into is busy, then signal to ask to be let in. Continuing in the overtaking lane down this dual carriageway for no good reason for quite a while would be a serious fault.
After 800 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit, then turn right. Cross the roundabout, second exit, then turn right.
Roundabout looks empty, though we still slow down to keep to the left lane through the roundabout.
After 600 yards, turn right, then bear left.
We recognize the need to get into the right-hand lane ready to turn right, maybe even a little early considering the junction is still quite far away, but at least there is no one behind looking to overtake. We should wait until we enter the slip road to do most of our slowing down.
Turn right, then bear left.
Again, very well held back, and we didn't end up having to stop unnecessarily.
After 200 yards, bear left. Bear left.
Bit of an odd instruction from the sat-nav. Probably just trying to stop us from taking the road on the right. We do very well to spot the hazard and leave ourselves enough room to see around the van. This is an appropriate speed since we can't see far round the corners.
After 200 yards, you have reached your destination. You have reached your destination.
We don't panic as we can see a gap to wait in ahead.
Pull up on the left please, before the parked car. Okay, that's the end of the independent driving section. I'll give you directions from now on. Drive on when you're ready.
It's steep uphill, so we're having to press down on the gas a lot. If we were driving a less powerful car and it wasn't accelerating, we would have to select a lower gear to make it easier to accelerate. Here, we take a while to get beyond the early 20s in terms of speed. If someone had been following, it would certainly be a driving fault.
At the end of the road, turn right.
We should consider the speed limit of the new road when emerging. We will need extra time and distance to pull out and get up to speed than we would on a lower speed limit road.
At the roundabout, turn left, first exit.
We end up going ahead, rather than turn left, but there is no one around to be misled by the signal, so no fault. If we try to turn left from the ahead lane, that would be a serious fault, even on an empty roundabout, so as soon as we committed to the ahead lane, going ahead was the best thing to do.
Don't worry, so we didn't quite go the right way, but we can just go to the next roundabout, and I'd like you to make a U-turn, round the roundabout, so turn right, fourth exit. That's it. Then at the next roundabout, turn right, third exit. And we're back on track. At the roundabout, follow the road ahead, it will be the second exit.
Looks like there are two lanes, so left lane is usually best to go ahead unless there are road markings to say otherwise, and keep to the left lane through the roundabout, since that's the one we chose. We do cut in a little, but not quite enough for it to be a fault, though keeping a little further out to the left through the roundabout would have been better. This national speed limit road looks wide enough that we could safely get up toward the speed limit.
At the roundabout, turn right, third exit.
We get ready to move out around the bus, but then it starts to signal to pull back out, and we have enough room to comfortably hold back and let it do so. Following this particular vehicle, think about what it would be more likely to do than most other vehicles.
At the next traffic lights, turn right.
Again, the bus is stopping at the bus stop, but we can't go round them due to oncoming traffic. Now there's enough room, we start to think about pulling out, but as we do, the bus signals to move out, and since we are far enough back, we let it do so again. The bus is stopping again, we should plan to move around, if safe. We don't particularly need the signal, anyone nearby could mistake it for us turning right into this road, but again there's no one there, and the signal is now of some use to the bus driver.
At the end of the road, turn left. Take the next road on the right.
Good positioning to show the oncoming van that we are looking to give way. We could go through the gap at reduced speed, but waiting is fine too. We did well to notice the roundabout in just enough time. No instructions are given at mini roundabouts for following the road ahead. It's a test to see that we are paying attention to the road signs and markings.
Take the next road on the right. Pull up on the left in a safe place. Drive on when you're ready. Pull up on the left in a safe place. And drive on when you're ready. At the traffic lights, turn left.
Because this road on the left, before the traffic lights, is so close to the main road, we wouldn't likely be faulted for signaling before it, or blocking the entrance to it. little too heavy-footed on the gas up the hill, and we record a first fault, but it's quickly corrected, so not serious.
At the roundabout, follow the road ahead, second exit.
In second gear, we hesitate a little for the car on the roundabout, and slow down more, but then bring the clutch up too quickly in second gear for that slower speed. It would have been possible to move away in second gear at that speed by bringing the clutch up very slowly, or we could have changed to first gear to match the extra reduction of speed. We are not too far out over the giveaway line, not rolling back towards other vehicles, and we managed to get going again in a reasonable time without holding up others for too long, so it's not a serious fault.
Take the next road on the left. Take the next entrance on the right, into the car park. And then, take the first entrance on the right.
We cut the corner a little, both times. Staying wider in case of oncoming traffic would have been better.
Then, I'd like you to reverse into a space on either the left or the right, finishing within a marked bay of your choice.
Checking over the opposite shoulder to the way we are steering again to check for traffic.
Thanks, and drive out to the left, toward the exit when you're ready, please.
Not just a token observation, we actually see the car coming from far away, and wait.
Take the next road on the left, then, at the end of that short road, turn left again. They are very close together, so that's left, then left again.
We need to observe to the right past the dark blue car as we are about to emerge, because the view is restricted, but we fail to look there at all. It could be said that the pedestrian in the road would prevent any cars from coming that way, but what about someone on a bike? We needed to look out for that possibility, just like we would at a junction on the public road.
At the end of the road, turn left. When it's safe, could you show me how you'd operate the rear demister, please? Thanks. At the roundabout, follow the road ahead, second exit. Okay, that's the end of the test, and you didn't pass. Just in the car park as we left, we turned out to the left and you didn't see if there was anything coming to the right. You must observe like you would at any other give-way junction. Just before that a little bit of speeding which you quickly corrected, and the stall at the roundabout. We didn't go too far into the roundabout, nor did we roll back really, and you recovered and got going in a reasonable time.